Hello friends, today we are discuss about MOS family. Now from this MOS family we can understood that how we can make a logic gates from the MOS circuit. MOS it means we in a previous video understood by the MOSFET by different types depletion and the enhancement mode of P channel and N channel. So in MOS circuit we does not require or does not use the bipolar transistors. Here we are using enhancement mode type MOSFET, as we earlier know that here we are use the enhancement type MOSFET. Now we know that FET requires very small area when we are fabricated or designed on the chip. So more number of more circuit fabricated on a single small chip. Now basically MOS circuit has two different types. There are one is the non-complementary and another is the complementary MOS. So now what the mean by the non-complementary MOS? Now here we have two types, either they are N-type MOSFET or P-type MOSFET. Now we employ the either N-type or P-type MOSFET on the same chip. This is called the non-complementary MOS, because here we are using either both are the N-type or P-type. In complementary MOS we are employ both N-type and P-type MOSFET on the chip. So here is the two types is the P. If you are using P-type then it's called PMOS. If you are using N-type it's called NMOS, and both are there complementary MOS. It means use both PMOS and NMOS on single chip. Here is the symbolic representations of the PMOS. The arrow is the outside and NMOS inside. The terminal is the gate, source and drain substrates, as we earlier discussed. Now we can understood how we can make the logic gates. Here is the MOS logic family. Now with the help of MOS circuit, PMOS and NMOS, we want to design logic gates. So we have to know first the knowledge about the characteristics of the MOS circuit. It means how the PMOS and how the NMOS will be behave when the input voltage will be low or high. It means here is the logic suppose 0, then we consider logic 0. 0 volt means logic 0, and 5 volt or 12 volt DCC if we applied, then it's called the logic 1. Now here is the symbol of a PMOS, gate, drain and source. We also, for the simplification in a structure design, we can draw like that also. Here is the whole is the indicate that these are the PMOS type. So here now we applied here in a gate terminal, suppose the low voltage will be given. So in a PMOS, if we are given a input is a low, then it will be on. So it will be on, so output will be 1. So here we can say that this will be on. This will be on means output is a 1. In suppose we are given a high voltage to the gate, then what happened? It will be off. Off it means output will be 0. So these are the characteristics of the PMOS. If the input voltage is low, then it will be on and output will be 1. And if there are high voltage given or logic high here given gate, then it will be off. It means 0. Same way in NMOS, the symbolical representation and equivalent symbol without using here a hole. So here is a low, input is given to the input, that it will be off state, it means 0, and if we given a here high, then it will be on state is 1. So now we design by using this characteristics table of this PMOS and this NMOS and create a different gates. Here first we get the NOT gate. Now MOS circuit as NOT gate. So here first we draw the PMOS as a NOT. We have designed and proved that PMOS can be working as a NOT. Now we know that in the NOT gate is an inverter gate also called. If the single input gate we are given an input suppose 0, it means low voltage, the output is high or 1. Of high voltage, then it will be output low. So these are the characteristics we went to prove that for the PMOS. Now here PMOS, supply voltage given with respect to ground between drain to source. Here is the gate is the input and output here at the nearby the ground terminal or source. Now suppose where input voltage will be given as a 0. So 0 it means low. If we know that if the input voltage is a low, then it will be on. It will be on condition. So on condition what happen? This will be behave as a short circuit. Short circuit, so current will be flow here as like that. So output will be available. So output will be available. So short circuit is there. So output is 1. Okay. Now if voltage will be 5 volt or 12 volt means high. So if input voltages will be high, then what happen? The high it means it's the off condition. Off condition it means what happen? Here is the off condition of this PMOS, and off it means this will be open circuit. This will be open circuit. So current cannot flow with respect to VDD to ground. So output will be not available. So open circuit and output will be 0. So here we see that input is the 0, output is 1. Input is the 1, output 0, or low to high, high to low. So these characteristics are matched with the NOT gate. So we can say that PMOS will be work as a NOT. Same way NMOS. Here is the NMOS. We given a 0 voltage or low input for the NMOS. Now what happen when low input given to the NMOS? The NMOS will be in off state. It means this is the in off condition. Off condition it means what? Open circuit. So here is the open circuit. Open circuit, so current will be flow not here to ground, but here is goes through output side. So output side available, so it will be available is 1. Now if voltage given is a 5 volt or high, at that time what happen? Will be given a high, it will be on state. On state it will be is a short, or it means short circuit or short circuited. So current will be directly go through the ground. So output available is 0. So here low voltage is a high and high voltage is a low output. So this will also follow this AND gate. Now same way we can use this CMOS. Now in CMOS what happened? We are using one, here is the PMOS and another is the NMOS. So here two using PMOS and NMOS is a Q1 and Q2, and input are both together. Here we given suppose is the low voltage. Is low voltage, it means 0 volt. At that time what happen? Low voltage will be given, that at that time uppermost, it means PMOS is will be on condition and Q2 is be off condition. So here is a short circuit and open circuit. So this will be is a short and this will be open. So current can be flow this way. So output is available. So output is available VDD. That's why it's 1. Now if voltage is here given a high, then at what happen? When high voltage given to the PMOS, it will be off. So this will be off condition, it means open circuit, and this will be closed circuit. So at that time what? Current cannot flow downward side to ground, or that's why output will be available near to ground. So this will be off condition, it means open circuit, and this will be open, it is short circuit. That's why output available is 0, means near to ground. So this way we can see that output voltage will be changed if their input is low, output is high. If high, then output is 0. So all these three design of this circuit is follow the NOT gate. So that's why we can say that MOS circuit as a NOT gate can be understood. Now in the next video we can understood that MOS circuit using for the universal gate, for the PMOS, NMOS and CMOS. Okay, thank you. Dear students, in this video we will discuss about the MOS logic family part 2. In previous part 1 we study about the MOS family and create the NOT gate or inverter gate using PMOS and NMOS and CMOS. Now in this video we will try to prove that NMOS can be work as a universal gate. Here we know that universal gate is a NOR gate and NAND gate. For NOR gate characteristics is this: when the both input is low, output always high. If any one input is high, the output always low. So this will be proved by using this NOR gate, NMOS gate. Now here Q1 and Q2 are the NMOS type of MOSFET, and here is A and B is the input as a gate terminal, and the VDD is given to the drain, and source are to be gathered with the ground. Now check for our four possibility of input of two input A and B. Here is the 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. So this four logic we can check whether their output will be compared as a NOR gate or not. Here remember one thing is that as previously we know that for NMOS circuit, if the input is high, it is always on, it means short circuit conditions, and in NMOS input is low, is always off condition, it means open circuit condition. Now check this, remember of the NMOS characteristics. We check here for A and B for the 0 and 0. So both 0 0 is given. So Q1 and the Q2 both are in off mode. Off mode, it means what? Here is the open circuit. Here is the open circuit. So that's why current cannot flow through ground, they are go outside. So output is available as a 1. Okay. Now in second condition, this is 0 and this is 1. It means low and high. So low, it means this MOSFET NMOS is off and another one is on. This is off and this is on. So due to that VDD, from VDD to source, the path will be available from Q2. So current will be flow this way. So output cannot available. That's why output is 0. Now reverse is that here is the low and here is the high, or in reverse is high and low. The 1 0, this Q1 is on, at that time Q2 is off. The same way as the previous condition, it's a 0. Now both is high. Both is high, it means what? That both Q1 and Q2 is on. That's why both are on. So current flow easily through the ground from VDD to ground. That's why its output is 0. So these are the NOR gate. Now output is here 1 0 0 0. So same match with the our NOR logic gate truth table. Okay, same way here we are considered as a NAND gate. For this NAND gate, here we check that in a previously PMOS, this for the NOR gate, this Q1 and Q2 are in connected vertically, here are the horizontally or parallel. Here NAND gate is a series in a vertically, and in a previously PMOS this will be in the horizontal form. Now what happened here, same way we are check when both the input is low, so Q1 and Q2 both are off. So both are off, so that's why it's a open circuit, so current cannot go through this way, so current go outside, so output is always 1. Now same way 0 and 1. So condition here is what? When the both Q1 and Q2 is on, then and then current can pass through here and output is 0. So either or off and on. So 0 it means off and Q2 is on. So output 1. Here same way on and off, output 1. Now both are 1, it means both are on. Both are on, that's why current can flow easily this way. So output is 0. So this is NAND gate, and this is the property of the truth table of NAND gate, can be match. Now next one is CMOS. Now CMOS, we here see that CMOS as a NOR gate. Now here for the construction, we take a two PMOS in a series and two NMOS in a parallel form in such a fashion. So here VDD and this source and output is taken here. So now condition is that 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1, and check whether these are NOR gate or not. The condition is that when both the input is low, output always high for the NOR gate. Now here check A and B both are 0. A and B both are 0. So what happened? This Q1 and Q2, it means these are the both are PMOS. So these both are PMOS will be on. So both is on, and same way here is the NMOS. So both are is in off mode. So this is the off and this will be the on. So current can flow this way output side. Output is always 1. Similarly for the 0 and 1, 0 and 1. So 0 and 1, then this one is on, this one is off, this one is off, and this one is on. So Q1 on, this will is off, and this is off, and this Q4 is on. So for Q1 and Q2 both are necessary to on to flow the current to output side and 1. But here is the Q2 is off, so output is 0. Now here is a 1 and 0, 1 and 0. At that time what happened? Q1 is off, Q2 is on, Q3 is on, Q4 is off. Once again here is the Q1 is off, so current cannot flow, that's why output is 0. Now both is 1, the 1 and 1, and this one is the 1 1. So both Q1 and Q2 are off and Q3 and Q4 are on. So output always 0. So this will be match with the NOR characteristics. Now same way here we are check for the NAND gate. Here is the circuit. Two PMOS are connected in a parallel form, and lower side these two NMOS are connected in the series such a fashion. Here we check same way for the input is 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. Then what happen when the both input is 0? Now in a PMOS, when both input is 0, this will be in on state. On state it means both are on, and at that time Q3 and Q4, that's why NMOS with the low input is always off condition. Off condition it means open circuit, so output will be go this way, it will be 1. Now A is 0 and this will be 1 0 and 1. At that time Q1 is on, Q2 is off, Q3 is off, and Q4 is on. So this is on, off, off and on. So this one is off, then current cannot go this way, that's why output will be 1. So output, whenever the output is 0, when both are is on, that time only output will be 1. So here is the 1 and 0, 1 and 0. That time Q1 is off, Q2 is on, on and off. So same way output is 1. Now both are 1, that Q1 and Q2 are in off mode and these both are in on mode. That's why what happen, current cannot pass through and this will potential near to ground, it means 0. So when both input is high, output always low. Both input is high, output always low. This condition is of the NAND gate will be satisfied. So this will work as a NAND gate. So remember this thing, the PMOS is a 0 input, it's on condition, it means short circuit, the close switch. Now if PMOS input is 1, it means off condition, it means open circuit, open switch. And NMOS is a 0, it means off condition, open circuit, it means this way. And if 1, it means on condition, short circuit, it means close. So this way we can design the CMOS as a universal gate. So this way the MOS family can be converted into the logic gate by using flip-flop, logic gate, and many things we can create it. Okay, thank you.